been on the go for 130, maybe 160 years, 18 something it started with William Booth. He saw that there was a need for the church not just to be involved on a Sunday, but to be out doing something for the less fortunate. William Booth was a Methodist minister, and the Methodist Church at that time didn't want to accept the down and outs, and William Booth wasn't happy with that, and that's how he started up with the Christian Mission, and then later on it became the Salvation Army. We still have the same aims as William Booth. The Salvation Army was set up, it's God's army, and God raised it up, and it still has the same aims. It still is reaching out to the less fortunate, the ones that everybody else has turned the back on and said we don't want. The Salvation Army is there. Where there's a need, there's the Salvation Army.
Is there a situation with homeless people? Have you recognised the situation in West Yorkshire?
Oh yeah, yes there is. There's quite a lot. Everywhere you go you see them all over the place waiting, looking for somewhere to live. People just don't want to know them. If you're an asylum seekers, yeah. If you're born here, no, they don't want to know you. They should try to house them. There's plenty of places stood empty doing nothing, but they could open up and let them go in, even just somewhere to sleep on a night. So that's about it, really.
Well, I'm sleeping on the streets a long time now, a couple of years, and the Salvation Army come down to me. I used to live under a tunnel down by the railway station, and even the police wouldn't come down, it was so dark.
Yeah.
But I had some mattresses down there, you know, that and then I got pneumonia from that. So then I moved from there uptown, and I got a different place where it was more drier.
Still on the streets?
Oh, still on the street, yes. But the only problem was, I went to the civic centre and I tried to look for a house. They put me in Clackey, but there's always overhead pubs to put me to, overhead pubs. It seems I'm a chronic alcoholic. I used to work in the pubs and I didn't have time for working in the pubs, you know. They come at night time with soup, because I'm in the dark, they come down to tortures. And fair play, they do a good job, they're brilliant, I need that.
Well, we're just about to set off out tonight. It's a very cold night. We're taking soup and bread to some of our rough sleepers. It could be that we've got one out, it might be we've got nobody out, it could be we've got 7, we don't know until we go. But it's much needed. You'll find that when we go around there, they're really appreciative of the food, the soup we're taking. The soup run started mainly because we was coming home one night from the university, and we saw that there was a need, that there was people sitting on the street. I wouldn't necessarily say there was homeless, but there was certainly sitting in shop doorways, they were begging, looking very forlorn and cold, and we thought, well, we really ought to do something about that, and of course the soup run was born out of that. Now it's got colder, they have gone, some nights now there's nobody out, one person, we've had up to 7, but it's still worth doing. So there was a need, and we look to do something about it. It's every night, regardless of weather, regardless of day, time, weather. It's every day.
It's not unusual to try a big issue when you see me out and about around the town. It's by a big issue as you pass my way today. It'll brighten up.
Can you tell us a bit about the big issue and how they've helped you over the years then?
There's like a course we do and to help us get us self-confidence back, and also they're going to try and get me onto a computer course in the new year, or find me a job, one of the two.
So are they helping you to educate yourself to get into the job industry then?
They have like different courses, like learn to work, learn to earn, different courses like that, short courses, which I've been through already. And now it's like I've got the new year, I'm going to do like a proper full-time, you know, a computer course if I can. Hopefully they can get me on it. They have them in Leeds or in Huddersfield, and they can try and get me on, because there's a special employment advisor there they have, the big issue itself. They have got people jobs in the past, so I'm hoping they can do that for me as well.
Out down in Albion, they're black and blue, but we don't talk about that. Are you from around here? How do you do? I'd like to talk about that. Talk over gin and teacups and leaves on the lawn, violence at bus stops and a pale thin girl with eyes forlorn. Gin and teacups and leaves on the lawn, violence and dog queues and a pale thin girl behind the checkout. But if you're looking for a cheap sword set in false anticipation, I'll be waiting in the photo booth at the underground station. So come away, once you come away we'll go to Dale Street, Shubro, Northampton, Wapping, what?